Big series with Vandy. What's the scouting report on their pitchers?
They have a really good pitching staff. We've gotten a few videos and stuff for their Friday guy, but haven't really talked through it too much. We usually do that the day before. And it's going to be a good series. It's going to be fun. They're a good team, and we'll see what happens.
You guys played like 9 games in 11 days. Now you've played, 2 games in about the same amount of time. What's it been like not playing a whole lot the last couple of weeks?
I mean, it's good. It's good to get a rest and just kind of let your body recuperate and get rested up for the upcoming big series. It's really good for our team to just be rested and have a whole week to prepare for the good teams ahead.
Has it been good to get in some extra practice? That's something when you're playing much games, you get to practice.
I mean, it's more about the rest than the extra practice, but that also is part of it too.
Is it kind of hard to believe it's your last home series, regular season anyway?
Yeah, it flew by when you're playing that many games in a week. It just kind of flies by, and now that we're done with school, it's kind of like playing pro ball. You're just out here playing baseball, don't have to worry about anything else.
You had a little bit of a lull and came out of it last weekend. What would you attribute that to, maybe?
Just sticking with your approach and just staying with what you're doing, because everyone's going to go in slumps. It's baseball, and eventually you just stay with your same approach and you'll get out of it.
Your first full season at Arkansas is coming down to the end. What'd you think about it?
I mean, it was great. The fans are awesome. Just really enjoyed being out here with the guys. We have a great ball club to be around, and it's just really fun all together.
As a senior, what's Jake Arledge meant to you?
I mean, Jake's kind of taken me under his wing and just helped me out with everything, being an outfielder, being my size, and just kind of showed me the ropes and taught me like a lot of stuff out in there in the outfield.
I feel you surprised some people with your power because of your size. You hit a few dingers this year. I mean, do you feel that pitchers maybe kind of overlook you a little bit?
I mean, not too much. I had like 5 coming into SEC play, so I kind of had to change my approach. The scouting reports got different, and I feel like I worked on lifting weights and getting stronger a lot in high school just to kind of get that power to be a factor in my game.
Trevor Steffens said how much different the SEC hitters are. Is the same with pitching? I mean, did you notice an upgrade when you went from non-conference to the SEC?
Oh, yeah, much different. The SEC pitchers are a lot better, plus they have the advanced scouting reports from their team, so it really gets tough once you get into SEC play. It's a big change from out of conference.
How are they better specifically?
I mean, just sharper breaking balls, throwing harder, just everything that you can think of, they're better than other conferences.
Coach moved you down in the lineup. How do you think that helped you?
I mean, when you're further down the lineup, you kind of get more pitches to hit, and it just kind of takes some pressure off you. You're not at the top of the lineup having to feel that pressure of producing all the time, so it just kind of takes the edge off a little bit.
What's the mindset of this team as you guys have 2 series left and still have a chance to win the conference, win the division?
I mean, we're just battling it out, just trying to take each game as it is and play one game at a time and see what happens.
What kind of lift is Trevor giving you guys? I guess he hadn't given up a run in 2 weeks.
I mean, he's been great. His stuff's electric. He's got probably one of the best fastballs in the SEC, and
You want to start that
I
over?
lost your train of thought.
Yeah, Trevor's really great. His stuff's electric. He has a really good fastball, and when he's getting ahead of the count and getting after hitters, there's not many teams that could put a few runs up on him.
What have you seen Luke Bonfield's value to the team? What's he meant?
I mean, Luke's just a consistent hitter that gets good pitch, like he sees good pitches to hit, takes a lot of pitches that he needs to take. He's really good at seeing the ball, and he's just a consistent guy in the middle of the lineup that produces.
The whole catcher's interference thing, I mean, no one gets 2 in a year, and he's got 7. What do you think of that?
I mean, he does this thing, it's called like rearward, where you want to get in playing with the ball early. So when he's late in the count, usually he tries to get on playing really early and catches the catcher's glove. They're a little too close sometimes. I mean, it's a good way to get on base percentage.
Is he giving tips to you guys how to do that?
He shows us all the time in the locker room how to do the rearward swing a lot of guys just like to stay with their own stuff, but it really works for him.
The power maybe hadn't been there for you in SEC play. What was it like to see that kind of breakout with those 2 home runs against Tennessee, and how much confidence can you take in the final 2 weekends?
I mean, it gives you good confidence, but it's just you got to stay even. You got to stay level-headed your whole season because baseball is going to have the ups and downs, and you just got to kind of remain the same.